Hello everyone and welcome back. The movie we have all been waiting for has finally arrived. From Andy Weir, the brilliant mind behind The Martian, comes the epic sci-fi blockbuster, Project Hail Mary. Do you remember the story of Mark Watney surviving on Mars by growing potatoes? This new story brings us an even grander scale, and a much more desperate mission for the fate of humanity. Just watching Ryan Gosling wake up in that spaceship in the trailer is enough to get your heart racing. Before you head to the theater, take just 5 minutes to listen to this guide. Knowing these few key points will double, or even triple, your immersion in the film. Don't worry, there are absolutely no spoilers ahead, so feel free to listen until the end. First, let's talk about the title. What does Hail Mary actually mean? At first, it might sound like a religious reference, but it is actually a term from American football. It refers to a very long, low-probability pass, thrown by a quarterback as a last-ditch effort to win the game when time is running out and the team is trailing. Because the chances of success are so low, it is called a Hail Mary pass because people literally pray for a miracle while the ball is in the air. In other words, this project is humanity's final gamble and our one and only hope to avoid extinction. Now you can see why the spaceship Ryland Grace is on is named the Hail Mary. He is currently sprinting toward the edge of the universe, carrying the heaviest ball of all, the destiny of the human race. So why exactly is Earth in danger? Is it a massive alien invasion or a giant meteor impact? Not quite. The culprit is actually a microscopic alien organism, invisible to the naked eye, called Astrophage. These tiny creatures consume solar energy at a terrifying rate to multiply. Because of this, the sun's light has begun to dim noticeably. If this continues, Earth will soon enter a new ice age, and all life, including plants, animals, and humans, will face extinction. But here is where Andy Weir's signature brilliant storytelling comes in. Astrophage also happens to be a perfect battery capable of storing incredible amounts of solar energy. So, ironically, humanity decides to use these very organisms that are killing us as the powerful fuel for a spaceship. It is a plan to use the enemy's strength to save ourselves by traveling deep into space to find a solution. The beginning of the movie is intense and mysterious. When the protagonist, Ryland Grace, wakes up in the life support system of the ship, he cannot even remember his own name. His colleagues have unfortunately already passed away, and he is left entirely alone on this vast vessel. As the audience, you will experience the process of reclaiming his fragmented memories in real time. Questions like, who am I, why am I in space, and what is my mission? Grace has no time to panic. He must solve this giant puzzle, using only the scientific equipment around him and his own genius intellect. If The Martian was a survival story on Mars, Project Hail Mary is like the ultimate escape room set in deep space. The core fun of this movie lies in how the protagonist solves every obstacle. Not with raw emotion, but with strict science and logic. There are mathematical formulas and complex calculations, but they are never boring. Ryan Gosling's witty and charming. Performance makes even the most difficult processes feel incredibly entertaining. And the part you should look forward to the most is the unexpected encounter that happens in the second half. While many sci-fi movies portray alien life as monsters or invaders, Project Hail Mary offers a completely different perspective. It beautifully depicts how a bridge of communication is built with a being that looks different, lives in a different environment, and even speaks a different language. It shows what true, heartwarming friendship looks like. After watching this film, a very special name will be deeply etched into your heart. A reckless challenge with a success rate near 0%, but a pass that must be completed for the sake of all mankind. Project Hail Mary goes beyond simple spectacle to tell a story about human intelligence, unyielding will, and true friendship. So, are you ready to board the Hail Mary and carry the weight of the world? If you have read the original novel, you will love seeing those scenes brought to life. And if you are going in fresh, you will be overwhelmed by the constant twists and the sense of wonder. Head to the theater right now to witness this magnificent journey. If this information was helpful for your movie night, please support me by subscribing and hitting the like button. I will be back with a deeper review and analysis after the movie. Thank you for watching and enjoy the show.